A tribute to Florence Kelley. Florence Kelley is remembered today as a social reformer, lawyer, and fierce activist. She fought against child labor, sweatshops, and advocated for the minimum wage. We remember her as a significant figure that contributed through her work, investigations, and her influence on many others that share the same passion on improving the lives of young children and women who work lengthy days in the factories of Chicago. Florence Kelley was born on September 12, 1859, daughter of William Kelley, one of the founders of the Republican Party and an activist that fought for the poor and the frail. Florence Kelley graduated from Cornell University and later on earned a law degree from the Northwestern University. Being educated and earning a college degree was highly unusual for women during that time. She also attended the University of Zurich and is credited with the translation from German to English of Friedrich Engel's book, The Condition of the Working Class in England, in 1844. While in Europe, she married, had 3 children, and eventually returned to the United States. Her marriage was surrounded by violence, which ended in divorce. After her divorce, she became a resident of the Hull House, along with her kids, and came to be known as one of the most radical activists that emerged from the Hull House settlement co-founded by Jane Addams and Ellen Gates Starr, a place known for helping European immigrants that just arrived in the United States. Florence Kelley's job as an inspector gave her an insight on the working conditions children young as 3 and women endure while working on these sweatshops. Through her investigations and work, Florence Kelley became an activist with a mission for changes on improving the working conditions of these factories and to eliminate child labor and to cut down the amount of hours women work. These reports led the state legislature to pass the Factories and Workshops Act, improvements such as sanitation in the workplace and minimum age of 14 for all workers, and limits on the number of hours women work. Kelley was elected as the first chief factory inspector for the state of Illinois. Selecting a woman to such an important position was unlikely. This title gave Florence Kelley an opportunity to ask and demand for changes. In 1893, Illinois legislature adopted the changes on limiting women's working hours to 8 hours per day. Another of her challenges was the minimum wage. Kelley considered the need to set a flat rate or a minimum wage necessary for workers so they could raise families. And by doing so, it will improve the living conditions of the workers and their families on clear wages. These were battles that she continued to fight during her career, even after she was removed from the position of chief factory inspector. After this, she became the general secretary of the National Consumer League in 1899. The NCLS primary objectives, as Kelley, were to end child labor, minimum wage, and the 8 hour work day, especially for women, as their health sometimes became weaker. Florence Kelley was a member of the White Labor League program that promoted businesses to end the employment of young children in their factories and for customers to purchase from these businesses. She also helped with the foundation of the National Association for the Advancement of Colored People. Florence Kelley surrounded herself with friends that share similar concerns and goals and is remembered as a great contributor of not only the regulation of child labor and well-being of women.